Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome to Taipei Cycle 2023. I'm so psyched to be here. I'm at the booth of ABC with Edmund. Good morning, Edmund.
Morning, Amy.
Now tell us a little about ABC. What company is this?
Sure. Well, ABC is a trading company started in 1996, but we have our own brand name GREENTECH since 2011. So since then, we have developed our own e-bikes and design. So which we have this design with clients and give them some feedbacks, and we can share the same project which we have.
Wow.
So Amy, should we begin with the intro of e-bikes?
Absolutely.
First of all, let's begin with city e-bikes. As we know that city bikes are rather trendy nowadays in the bike industry. So why not have the city bike into e-frames as well? So for instance, this is a 20-inch city e-bikes catered to ladies. It's for Bafang M400 motor system. One with the mid-motor, the one with the folding is the mid-motor system. This is a rear motor system.
But they're both foldable, right?
They're both foldable. So this is a better demonstration, one with the unfold one and the other with the fold one.
So what made you think about, making foldable frames?
Well, consider in terms of the storage. We believe that folding bike is rather convenient, and it's really handy for clients actually just to take and go or to store in the space that they can actually make it efficient.
Wow. So it can be storage into under the cabinets?
Exactly, yes.
Excellent. So aside these frames for city bikes, do you have other frames that you would like to tell us about?
Yes, we do. We have a gravel bike. Let's go. So this is a gravel e-bike. And as we all know, gravel is very popular. Very, very popular.
That's very true.
In terms of the consumers. So this is a 28-inch gravel e-bike for male users. And it's catered for Shimano EP6 or EP8. And the battery is caterable for Shimano E835, which is a very long travel for gravel users and takes about 4 to 5 hours for charging that bike.
4 to 5 hours? So. That's actually quite short, right?
It's actually quite short considered as an e-bike.
And where do you charge it? Do you have the charging port somewhere here?
Well, that's the cable guide here.
Okay.
We can charge it right there. There is a hole through there, which connects through the battery. And here's the for mid-motor system. So the Shimano EP6 or EP8 can be assembled through here.
Okay. It's a magnificent looking bike.
Yeah.
And I know that you have an updated version for this one, right?
We do. Well, we have a more special than just rigid e-bikes frames.
The top-notch luxury version.
Exactly. So as you can see here, Amy, this is our top-notch, as you said, the full suspension e-bike frame. This is very difficult in terms of manufacturing, and we're lucky that we're one of them that successfully manufactured them. And why is it hard to make? Because it's a 4-linked bar. Here has a different holes here, 1, 2, and 3, 4, that connects it to the suspension kit. Normally, a rigid frame connects directly to seat tube, but this is the function for shocking, shrinking shocking. And this is why that it's so popular these days, because mountain bike user, obviously they're riding it on their mountainsides, and it's bumpy. So this is basically making your user to feel more comfortable and less bumpy.
Wow.
It doesn't hit you directly.
Definitely.
It absorbs the hits.
And I cannot... So does this add a lot of weight to the entire frame? Or?
Well, consider it as a very masculine and strong frame it has to hold, and it's for EP8 Shimano motor system. It has to be rather heavy.
So it has to be stable for the riders, for the cyclers.
Yeah, it has to function stable.
Okay.
And so here is to strong hold the user's weight and battery. That's why this is also a very convenient and functional shrinking shocking system.
Wow, but I cannot help but notice both the city bike and the gravel bike frames. They're of a very fantastic, you can say Tiffany blue or mermaid blue color.
Yeah.
Why is the color choice?
Well, consider nowadays people are talking about ESG. We want the color to make it green or somehow related to green. But let's say if you put it in full green, it looks cheesy as well. So in order to attach with fashion color, why not introduce similar to Tiffany & Co. color as an emerald green?
So it's like a bicycle catwalk.
Exactly. So it's more sophisticated, in another way of speaking.
So true.
Yeah.
So speaking of ESG, do you have other ESG strategies or goals that you want to achieve, like in the near future?
Well, in terms of future ESG, we are a trading company. We don't directly do production ourselves. But in terms of selecting suppliers, we always choose the suppliers that actually focus and matters about sustainability, eco-friendly. But as what we can do for trading company, we can do governance. We want to have our employees and employer to have this equal respect to each other. This is what we're directing to it. It's our goal.
Is that why you adopt for the same color scheme for both male and female bikes?
Exactly.
On site?
That's one speaking of governance of ESG as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I seem to see that you have a complete bike here in the back.
Yeah, we do.
Can you tell us a little about this complete
Sure.
bike?
Actually, this is the model we have for last year in 2022 trade show. Consider that many of our foreign clients aren't with us last year. We might as well just bring it back this year. This is Prestige. And Prestige has a very unique battery system. Normally, battery comes from down tube, either semi or full integrated. We actually make it semi-integrated on the C tube to make it more fashionable. And it's really easy to remove
Wow.
and attach. And again, as the battery, it takes about 3 to 4 hours to charge as well. It's rather fast in terms of e-bikes as well.
This
And
bike,
it's a front motor system.
this e-bike actually, reminds me of a transformer.
Transformer, yeah. Well, we try to make it like Tesla-like. This is why we have our C-tube here.
I see that now. It's an awesome. So what is your future vision of e-bike? As we know, this is the last year's version, right?
Yeah.
And you are about to give us an upgrade later this year.
I will. And what we have development in this prototype is to make it a Generation 2, caters for women, for lady. And what will be different is that for lady, it will be some kind of lady gravel, will be smaller, lighter, more woman-friendly. And consider the color, we will adopt from the fashion and trendy color in fashion industry.
But pink?
Maybe
red?
pink. Well, let's see what
Rainbow?
Hermes and Louis Vuitton and what their color is trendy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you have anything that you would like to say to the interested visitors of Taipei Cycle this year?
Yeah, well, I would like to say thank you very much for being with us here. And if you have still any questions regarding the product we just been introduced, please shoot me an email via abc@ebike.com, and we will have this inquiry and quotation for you.
Of course. And if you're interested, you can also come to the site and talk to Edmund here yourself. I'm sure he will be able to offer you a lot of assistance. And thank you, Edmund.
Thank you, Amy.
Now, let's take it back to the live studio.
哇，今年这个各种电动车真的是每一摊都看不完呢，太多车款了。